בבקשה.
Now, Class 4B, let's talk about what you want to be when you grow up. Emily.
I want to be a nurse. I want to be a teacher, just like you, miss. I want to be a badass ghetto pimp.
You and G will never amount to anything. You'll spend the rest of your life in Staines, and you will never be a gangster rapper. Never, 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 never.
I used to think that I could not go on, and life was nothing but an awful song. There are miracles in life I must achieve. But first that change must start inside of me. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. I spread my wings and I fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. Believe I can fly. Believe I can fly. If I just spread my wings, I can fly. Is hanging in the air, and so is the futures of a lot of kids out there. There are two ways out of the ghetto, with an AK or with a BA. The choice is yours. Me went for the second option and actually got a GMVQ in food hygiene. Me is so concerned with education that me spend a lot of my time around the schools in Berkshire. I turn up most days at around 4 o'clock outside the gates and hand out a little bit of my homegrown wisdom, aye? Knowledge come at a price, about 12 squid an eighth. One issue that we need to start educating ourselves about is the environment. Because there is a massive hole in the ozone, and I ain't talking about Jamie Fixton's batty. This hole makes our country get warmer every year. Within 10 years' time, scientists say Britain could be as hot as Ibiza. Let's make it happen. That's why we got 3 professors and a Green Party spokesman into a room to discuss the environment. Check it. Can you let me down now? The harness has got caught up. I think I might have trapped one.
Professor Michael, what is the idea of recycling?
The idea of recycling, I would say, was to cut down on all the materials that go through our patterns of consumption.
Ain't it dirty to use something that has been used before?
No, well, if you think that, almost everything we do has been used before. Even the water we drink, we bath in, has been actually
What do you mean it's been used before?
It's gone through 8 human bodies.
What do you mean it is passed
There are
through?
scientists here who know more about the science.
They've drunk it, it's gone into the sewage, it's gone into the river, and then somebody else has... it's gone into some water treatment, and then somebody else has drunk it.
So you was having a bath in someone's, pardon me French, piss?
That's right.
Not so
I ain't never having a bath again. That is dirty. Is you serious about a bath?
Yeah, absolutely serious, yeah.
So Professor, is it all right to have a piss in the bath?
Yeah, as far as the water supply is concerned, fine.
Do you think, though, it is morally right to use recycled bog roll?
I don't think we have a choice.
I sometimes use a sheet twice if it ain't got much on it, much dirt on it. Is that a good thing?
Yes, it's all right.
let's take it on to global warming. What would you prefer to have? No ozone or stinking pits?
But you don't have to make that choice. There are different ways of using anti-deodorant without using those awful spray things, which I react to badly anyway. I've never, ever used one in my life, and I don't stink. Here, smell my armpit, man. He's scared, he's scared.
OK, I've got here a deodorant can. Will you, as a gesture, use this?
No, thank you.
I ain't asking you to, like, nuke a forest or anything like that. Will you at least have a spray of this?
No, I won't. Thank you very much.
OK, what's so good about the rainforest? I mean, it's not like anyone's ever lived there or whatever.
Well, the people do live there, Ali.
People do live there.
What is they living in a forest for?
Why are you living wherever you live?
Yeah, but
I mean,
why
it's the
don't
same-
they, like, move somewhere proper and then they can...
How do you define what is somewhere
Well,
proper?
somewhere, you know,
that
where
you
they can
imposing
get
your
telly
view?
and somewhere where they can have a laugh.
Your question's a good one. Imagine that's the globe.
Aye.
All the plants that are on that are working
Aye.
to take in some carbon dioxide and give out oxygen, or vice versa. In other words, the gases
But
are
what
going
do you
in
need
and
the
out.
oxygen for?
You need oxygen because you won't live without it.
So you were saying there is oxygen in this very room?
Yeah. Oh, if there weren't, we'd be having a very,
we'd
very
faint.
short discussion, Ali.
Yes.
But ain't that something that you is just led to believe because of the media and all that? OK, let's bring it forward again. GN Foods. Can you modify any plant?
Pretty much, yeah.
So is most of your research in developing the next generation of super skunk?
I actually work on how plants resist disease.
But ain't it true that you is now growing tomatoes from seeds or whatever?
Tomatoes have always been grown from seeds.
Do you think it's right that tomatoes is being grown from seeds?
If you look at what gets developed out of science,
Aye.
it depends, the sort of things you said, you know, does it taste good? Does it look like something we want to eat?
And is there money in it?
Is there money in
That's
it?
the one.
And who funds? Very, very important. Look at the size of the funds of Greenpeace, of
Aye.
WWF, and they're on a...
All right,
No,
what
not
has
the
the
Green Party.
WWF got to do with this?
Very
Well,
much
what
because
about
they're...
the big green lobby?
They are one of the big green lobbies, but very important.
wrestlers.
Can I make a very important difference between the attack...
Wait one
on
sec,
those-
wait a sec. So, this Is Hulk Hogan in them?
Well, it's a big organisation with a lot of money, which
Aye.
is presenting a particular political agenda.
Ain't they making a mockery of themselves, doing the wildlife and also doing
It's
the
two
wrestling?
different organisations.
All right, let's take this down. We is all come here with different views, whatever, and in this programme, we is going to be trying to bring them together, like increasing the peace.
We've had a long discussion and there's been lots of areas of agreement between us. It's been really interesting. And for me, it's been quite moving. It's up to the people, all the young people watching and everybody to decide that agenda and to listen and decide.
All right, we're going to go round and I want you to say one word that you want them at home to take home with them. Margaret.
Peace.
Change. This is a restless earth.
One word.
Restlessness. Change.
Which one?
Change.
Change.
The earth changes all the time.
All right, forget the restlessness.
Commitment.
Think.
Peace, restlessness, change.
Commitment.
It was
Commitment.
commitment, change.
Think.
Think and change your restless peace. Yes?
Very good.
I'll do the lyrics. So, OK, my word is respect. Respect yourself, respect the environment, and respect, you know, other things. Now it's time for Bora. Dziękuję. I have come here to greatest university in world, Cambridge, where most famous men in world study. Isaac Newton, William Shakespeare, Kenny Dalglish, Thompson twins, to find why this is greatest university in the world. Jak się masz?
Hello.
Welcome. Your name is?
Ian.
I have seen women here in Cambridge today.
Yes.
Why are they here?
Well, because they also are clever.
Yes, we say in Kazakhstan that a woman who goes with book is like a horse with what you put on the horse.
Saddle.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, the point is that half the world are women.
Yes.
And therefore half the intelligence, half the ability
yes.
is with the women. The only difference is that they are not creative.
Yes.
Women haven't got creative minds.
It's true.
They can't think.
They cannot think properly.
No, they can't think.
We say in Kazakhstan, you find me woman with brain, I find you a horse with, how you say?
With wings.
It's true, it's true.
Yeah.
And what is the Cambridge Ball? Everyone say the Cambridge Ball. What
Cambridge balls are just big things where you dress up in white or black tie.
It is like a party.
Yeah, like a party.
And they bring in women especially for this.
No, there's no special women brought in. It's you bring your own woman, I'm afraid.
Yeah. And so they do not bring in prostitutes to...
Absolutely not. No prostitutes, I don't think.
So how do you have a party without...
Well, in England we don't really use prostitutes to have parties. It's one of these odd things.
Why not?
I don't know, just not traditional.
Will there be wrestling with no clothes and horse, polo?
Well, there certainly won't be wrestling with no clothes.
Yeah.
There might be polo somewhere.
Yes.
But I think that some of the kinds of parties that maybe you're thinking
Yes.
of, you're not going to find here at all.
And will there be a woman where you go and you do like a sex with them?
I'm sorry, you're going to have to cut that off. That's an inappropriate question. There are no such parties. That is not the kind of school this is. This is a serious university, and there's not going to be any sort of prostitution that you've just mentioned. That would be inappropropriate. Okay, you're going to have...
Okay, so about forget the party.
I'm sorry, that's over.
When Cambridge students do not study, they like to play English game of cricket. I learn to play, please. Thank you.
You're left-handed, so you hold it with your top hand round there, and your bottom hand there. And when the ball comes, now have your feet further apart. There, that's right. Hold your back there, okay? And when the ball comes, watch me. Yes. You pick up the ball back there, put your front forward foot, your front foot, your right foot forward. All right? That's right. But can I just show you?
Why do you touch me so much?
No, just here. Pick up the bat there. No, don't worry. I want the ball to be there. No, leave the ball alone. Up with the bat and out to the ball. Can you try and do that?
No problem.
No, hands the other way round. That's right. What did I do? No, I didn't. There. No. No, you can't. Just do this. All right? Just watch. Watch. There. That's all I want you to do.
Okay.
That's all you have to do. No. Put your foot there, and the bat comes down like that. But this foot should be over here. No, your foot. That's where the ball should be, and then you put there. But bend the foot. The ball won't be standing still. It will bounce here and it'll come up from there. And that's a good shot.
And what do I do here? And you won't forget me.
No way! I'm going to tell everyone.
Borat like Barry.
What's your name anyway?
Borat like Barry.
Borat like Barry.
But people call me Steve.
Steve, okay,
Yeah,
Steve.
they call me Steve.
Can I call you Brian?
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
Why?
No reason, really.
In Kazakhstan, there was Englishman, he called me Steve.
Yeah.
Today I look for Steve. There is one Stevie, one Steve, and no Steve. Dziękuję. So today we met the most intelligent people in Britain. In one day in Cambridge, I had more fun than 6 years at Almaty University. And best thing of all, government pay for this. We have a lot of lessons to learn. Can't quit.
Now, you all probably know that there's been some aggro going down between my boys and the Woven St. Lawrence crew. If you lot don't stop making those phone calls to me nan, this is what I was gonna do to you, SMP. Enough said. Now we is lucky enough to have one of the brightest young things to have hit our TV screens over the past few years. She is one of the most fascinating young women in Britain today, and she is a role model for thousands of girls in the new millennium. Brothers and sisters, enough said, Gail Porter!
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Nice. Hello.
Did I call you Ali or Mr. G?
Yeah, whatever. Got a first question. Me mate Dave says he has shagged you. Is that
I didn't know.
true? Okay. So, how did you get into the telly?
I worked behind the scenes for a bit, you know, made coffee and tea, and I was a runner and stuff.
Me heard you got an HND.
Yeah.
Has you been to the clinic to sort it out?
I've got very effective cream, thank you.
Aye, for real.
The rash is gone.
That is nice.
Yeah.
Although, with a rash, it would be nice too.
We could share.
Let's talk about some of these pictures because they is well nice. Is it true that they hairbrushed your ass for that?
I just heard it through the tabloids, and you know what
And
the tabloids are like.
what did they say?
They phoned up and they said that they made my bottom a little bit bigger.
Because they didn't need a hairbrush, you could just have a quick shave of
Imac,
it anyway.
yeah. Usually I wax like I do my chest, but
For
I
real?
didn't, yeah.
Me Julie, she uses Imac. She has her thing done in the shape of Jamaica. It's beautiful. It made me feel spiritual when I was down there, you know? So what is your ambitions and all that?
I'm just going to make lots of money and be very famous and then get a house in New York.
You is so fit. Has you ever been to Berkshire?
I've been to Newport Pagnell.
Hey, you should come to Berkshire. They have a dry slope skiing thing at Bracknell.
Do you live there?
I live close. It's a bit bright in here. Do you mind if I turn down the lights a little bit?
No, not at all.
There. It's a bit cold in here, innit? Do you want to sit a bit closer?
I'm quite comfy. Do you want to sit over here?
Yeah. Nice.
My mum's watching.
Yeah. Yeah. If this goes well, you lot can fuck off out there. You've got nice big eyes.
Thanks, so have you.
Can I touch them?
If you...
Can I hold your hand?
If you want.
Every breath you take. Every move you make. Every breath you take. Every move you make. Is this clean?
I've just been to the toilet, but I've just washed them. Is that the Puff Daddy version or the Sting version?
That's the Puff Daddy,
Ah,
obviously.
okay.
I ain't a bucket boy.
Okay.
I'll be watching you Oh, can't you see? You belong to me. Abadong, I'm telling you. Every breath you take. So yes or no?
All right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, wicked. I'll finish up the rest of the show and get on with it. Thank you very much, Gail Porter. Check this. In America, it is legal to carry around machine guns for children as young as 14 years old. Wicked. So that is why I has come to the HQ of the NRA, the National Rifle Organization. Check it. Has anyone ever been killed by a gun?
Yes.
When?
I don't know.
So what is the one gun a month scheme?
One gun a month. That would. There's a proposal, different proposals that would prohibit someone from purchasing more than one gun a month.
So that would only be like 10 a year or whatever?
12 or so.
Well, whatever. I mean, if that law came into place or whatever, and it was Christmas and you wanted to get like your niece a gun or whatever, then her brother would be jealous if you ain't got him one as well.
That's a very good point. Parents might feel that way.
And that could split up the family or whatever. I don't know if you've got a brother or a sister.
I have a little brother. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I've got a sister, but she's a bit... Got one eye to go. A bit like that. Do you think there is some middle ground that can be reached between you and the gun people?
Well, we've tried. There's not a lot of middle ground there.
What about allowing guns but banning bullets? Would you be into that?
We would like to see great restrictions on bullets.
So what about allowing bullets but banning guns?
Well, again, we want to have very strong restrictions on guns. We would like to have strong restrictions on guns and bullets.
So what about allowing guns and banning bullets? No, I've done that one. What about allowing guns but having bullets that don't fit the guns? Would that be a way?
Well, again, in this country, to actually pass a law, we have to get past the people who are making all the money, making the guns, and selling the guns, and making the bullets and selling the bullets.
But the girls, they like the guns, right? The girls, they like the guns. You got a little Uzi,
sure
man. You was
do.
gonna get some serious bitches.
Yeah, but how much are they gonna like you after you've been shot and you're in a wheelchair and you can't go to the bathroom by yourself?
Yeah, they ain't gonna like you then.
Or after you've been shot and you're in a hospital and you're brain damage, you're going, I mean, how much are the girls gonna like you then?
No, they ain't gonna like you then, but until that happens, they're gonna be well into you.
Yeah, but that's gonna happen pretty quick, man.
Easing up, Ali.
Bob Kahn, how are you?
For real, very good. Very nice to see such a lovely shop. Do you sometimes give these guns away to charity?
No. We used to give guns away to the Boy Scouts.
Aye, that's a good idea. So that is well effort. So this is for, like, just, let's say, walking down the street or...
No, this is for police use, or a lot of people have these on their boats for protection on private boats.
Can I go like that?
Sure.
You sure? It won't go off?
No.
You promise?
I promise.
Ah, fuck.
Wait a minute, go ahead.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead, do it now. Yeah.
Yes, that's a good feeling. And then you press that.
And you press the trigger.
You sure it ain't gonna go off?
No, try it.
Yeah. Respect. Big up yourself.
Okay.
Do you want to give a shout out to anyone?
I have nothing to say
All
to
right.
people of
You got
England.
nothing to say to us at all?
No, not anything, except
All right.
I don't like your political system
All right, thanks a lot.
to a great deal, and I don't like your laws
All right,
with
thanks.
regard to guns.
This show, and in fact my whole life, is about keeping it real. Realness comes from remembering who you is and where you has come from. Me will always keep my roots, and me will always live in Staines, even when I hopefully move to Los Angeles. Amazing Staines, how sweet that sounds. Me grew up on the wrong side of the tracks. Me didn't know right from wrong. I has made me mistakes, and yes, I has been burned. I ain't been in a drive-by yet, but God knows I has been in plenty of drive-thrus. And me confess tonight that I has left some without even paying for me ketchup. If you're watching this, please forgive me, Mr. Ronald McDonald. I is now making a go of me life. Don't let them put me away. Amazing states how sweet the sound I've heard lately. It can wake, just see slow and Maidenhead. He froze out slow and stands. From me in the Ministry of Praise, good night.